Hello. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for January 2026. So I'm doing y'all's reading a little bit different. I'm going to do it like the old school style. Now, remember, take what applies, chunk the rest that don't. I am doing it like I would do my old style readings. And I am shuffling on camera so y'all can see. I'm truly authentic. This is me. And I don't know if anybody has taken any of my content, but this is the only place that I am posting my readings. So I'm not doing any personal readings right now, but I possibly will be in the future, okay? And I'm going to be doing a second channel once I get it up. It will be for collectives. So, this is Capricorn. So remember, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what applies, chunk the rest that don't. And make sure you look at your 5th and your 7th house as well as your North Node. If you're in your North Node and operating in your North Node, make sure you look at them signs as well. You can find all that information through Cafe Astrology. Make sure that you put in your date of birth, your time of birth, and your place of birth to be able to get your housing system and who rules your housing, as well as your whole chart. And that's for free, okay? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope that y'all are doing good. Aquarius. I believe y'all are like late January to mid-February. So, and this is a January reading. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I have this little deck, like it's a little tiny deck, and I would actually grab a handful and just throw them like that, and then, you know, I could do readings like that. I was thinking about doing that for this reading for January, but, you know. I might do that, one reading for 1 month. Never know. So I hope y'all are doing good. And if I don't get to tell y'all happy birthday to all my subscribers. I love listening. I have my earpods on and I like to listen to a lot of music while I do this. Just get tuning in there. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 2026. Could be somebody that don't want y'all to be with nobody else but them. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 2026. And I'll be doing a singles reading at the end for all my single Aquariuses. Current situation for my Aquarius for January 2026, Spirit. Emperor. Crossing. 3 of Pentacles reversed. What you're bringing. 9 of Wands. What the other person coming towards Aquarius in the month of January 2026 is bringing. Star reversed. Oh, Lord. Outcome. Five of Wands reversed. Underneath the deck is the Nine of Swords reversed. So that is that's good, because you are coming out of, you're coming out of your head. Okay. I see Aries here. Y'all have fire. Here you go, Aquarius. I see fire, I see Aquarius, and I see a little earth, as well as some air. January 2026. Okay. Emperor, the current situation. This could be you. I feel like it's you. Now, energies are vice versa, remember that. I feel like you are sitting on your throne, Aquarius. You are in control. You are in control of your life. You, from your past readings, I see that y'all have went through some stuff. So y'all are remaining in control. Y'all are getting in control of your life. Y'all are, y'all are in control, and y'all are maintaining control. But the crossing energy is a Three of Pentacles reverse. I feel like whoever is coming towards you, they want to collaborate with you, they want to work with you. But you don't want to work with them. And also maybe somebody didn't put the work in as well. They're not trying to put the work in. They're not trying to put any work either. Let's clarify the answer. Ooh, Ten of Swords. All right. Queen of Wands. Wow, a lot of fire energy right here. Seven of Pentacles underneath the deck, reversed. I feel like y'all are remaining in control. Y'all have put an end to a situation. Y'all have a lot of fire energy in y'all, and y'all put an end. Like, I keep feeling like y'all are saying the old me is gone. I feel like y'all killed off. Y'all, well, I feel like y'all done away with the old person. Y'all let that old person, they're no longer there. You're there. And I feel like you're not putting up with nothing. You're not investing. You're not waiting. You're not putting in any work. And you're not waiting for nobody either. When you're in this fire energy, that is creativity. That is passion. That is drive. That is, she's holding a sunflower right here. So that is growth. That is something that possibly you went and you, I heard, made some shit shake. Y'all did that. And that Ten of Swords did nothing but bloom up whatever it was that the other person, possibly whatever you came through, thought that it buried you, but it didn't. That was growth. And you know now, and you're looking you're not going to settle. And you're not going to put in any, you're not going to wait around for nobody. Especially whoever this is. 3 of Pentacles reverse, please. Oh, look it. We have the counterpart right here. We got the counterpart. All right. The crossing energy is you're not wanting to work with the person. You're not going to put no work in on with the person either. You're not going to wait for them either, because this person is an Empress in the reverse. This person has no growth. This person is lazy. This person doesn't want to do anything. And you cannot plan or have any type of plans with this person. This person, if they came to you, whatever plans that they thought that they were going to have with you, it has failed. There is no growth. There is no going forward with this person. Now, this could be a counterpart of yours. We have the 4 of Wands reversed right here. So this could have been a marriage. This could have been a partnership or a relationship. There was no, you don't pass go, you don't collect $200. That came in my head. You see that this person, there is no growth. It's a false Empress. You're an Emperor. You're an Emperor, okay? Now, if this is that person, yeah, I don't see like a third party. I mean, it could be. Maybe there was a third party around that was a false Empress. But I kind of feel like even if it was them, I'm going to say them and that person, a false Empress. Like, there is no growth. There is nothing. Whatever plans, whatever it is, no, it's not working. There's no working on the relationship either. I feel like what you're bringing in the month of January is you have the 9 of Wands. You are very protective. You are protecting what you have. You are the Emperor. So you are standing guard and you are protecting. Because see, you've been through a lot already. And you're on the lookout. I feel like you cannot, nobody can come to you any type of way anymore. All right? That's what I'm getting. Nobody can come to you any type of way. And they cannot pull the wool over your eyes, put the wool or whatever it is. They can't do that. They can't do that. So let's go ahead and clarify. Page of Swords reversed. King of Cups. Oh, Lord. 2 of Pentacles. You know what? Y'all must have some placements of Capricorn or something. Because you know what? Capricorn was having kind of similar cards to y'all. So the energy is very close. All right. There could be some information that was found out about, it could be a water sign. It could be some information was found out about a King of Cups. And I feel like this person could be coming in and tugging on your heartstrings, but you have possibly found out that you were being juggled, or this person has another person, that they were possibly playing games as well. Okay. Huh. It's almost like you was ready. You was ready. Okay, the other person coming towards you, they're bringing the Star reversed. Remember, Star reversed. This is not healed. This is it's like a loss of hope, but I feel like this person, let's find out. Chariot. This could be a Cancer you're dealing with. High Priestess reverse. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. This person, something may not have worked out for them. They are unhealed. Whatever they thought was going to work out, wasn't going to work out for them. I feel like they're coming in. But I want you to be careful. Because there's a High Priestess reversed. They're going to try to mess with your discernment. High Priestess reverse, I don't like it because, see, that's, to me, you're spiritually manipulating. Now, it could be another person that's in their energy. It could be them. They're coming in. They're unhealed. So you need to know, I'm sorry, that's across the street. You need to know that this person is going to be playing on your discernment and trying to see where you are. And possibly whatever you found out, they're going to try to go around it. They're riding in. This is a Knight of Wands, so they are riding in pretty fast. Feel like they're riding in this season of Sagittarius. The outcome is the Five of Wands reversed. Ten of Cups. Let's see. No, I'm not going to take that. Oh, there it goes. Bam. Oh, these cards. Oh, my Lord. All right. Emperor underneath the deck. Five of Wands reversed, clarified by the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like there was a lot of, if you were put in competition to compete with other people, you were put in somebody's roster unknowingly. You're saying, no, I'm not having that. I'm not competing for nobody. Why would an emperor compete? I mean, come on. Some people are stupid. Why would an emperor compete? Why would you even put an emperor in to compete with other people? That's like below them, you know? Put an emperor to compete with some pages. What is wrong with you? You know, even, I mean, come on. But there is coming out of a state of conflict. There's a Ten of Cups right here. And there's a Nine of Pentacles. So I think that what you are going to do is you are going to remain in control. You are maintaining your happiness. And I feel like whenever you do, this person does come in here for you, you're going to let them know what it is. And you have your Ten of Cups. You're happy. And you're happy being on your own. We have the Nine of Pentacles right here with the Emperor. You're saying, you know what? I appreciate whatever it is. You know, you come in, you know, if they tell you the truth, they don't tell you the truth. I appreciate that anyways, whatever, you know. You're giving me some closure that I really don't even need anymore. But, you know, it is what it is. And close that out. I feel like a cycle is probably possibly already closed out anyways. But, you know, they feel like they have maybe some unfinished business with you. So you're going to go ahead and be like, okay, I'll hear what you got to say. You have the Page of Wands with the Temperance card underneath the deck. So I feel like you're making a new beginning. You're making a new beginning because, see, this other person, there was no harmony. They weren't trying to work with you. You were off balance. They were off. They made you off balance. There was no working with you, and possibly, you know, you just weren't listening to your intuition. You weren't. It just wasn't working. Magician with the 7 of Swords reverse. Bam. You're not putting up with nobody's lies no more. The manipulation. I feel like when this person does come in and whatever they tell you, you're going to tell them whatever the hell it is that you found out. They're going to keep talking and they're going to get themselves caught up even more. You're going to find out. See, because they're not a real good liar. They're good at manipulating, but whenever you go and you get on their level and you start talking fast and everything, they're going to slip up and say something. And you're going to catch them right there. And possibly they're going to, they're going to tell you, but I feel like they're going to lie too, again, as well, because they're not healed, okay? The Knight of Swords is right here with the 8 of Cups. Wow. This person right here, they were charging in. And you walked away. So I feel like, they're trying to rush in, but you walked away. They're rushing in for you to walk. You're like, okay, whatever. Oh, Lord. Pulled an extra card. Huh. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Hold up. Oh, we're going to go back. Let's run it back. Making a new beginning. That's you right here. You're cutting out any bullshit. Manipulation. You're not going to let nobody manipulate you anymore. Yeah. If it don't feel right, it ain't right. Somebody's writing in. And you're gonna catch them. You're gonna catch them in some lies. They're gonna come back and tell you some stuff too, but I feel like you're gonna catch them too. There will be no new beginning. There will not be no new start between you and them, because you know what? You're walking away. You done walked away already, but I feel like, you're gonna entertain whatever it is that they want to ask or say to you, and then you walking away. And then you're coming out your head because you are the Emperor. You cannot confuse the Emperor. The Emperor has already faced their demons. The Emperor has came out. They are not scared of the big bad wolf no more. The Emperor is the big bad wolf. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out for the single Aquarius for the month of January, what can they expect for single Aquarius. Actually, this is a very good reading for y'all, because y'all are in your power. Y'all are in control, all right? Y'all see something for what it was. Y'all are preserving your peace, your energy, and y'all are choosing to be the, how they say, man of the castle, like your own man or woman at the castle, doesn't matter. Just because it's an emperor doesn't mean that you're a man. That could mean that you're in your masculine energy, right? We all have feminine and masculine in us, And sometimes we need to get in our masculine whenever we need to, we boss up, right? And sometimes we got to do that whenever we're moving forward, whenever we got to cut people off, whenever we got to look after us. We have to get into our masculine. We got to get out of our heart, and we got to get into our head, and we got to put that power to push us forward to do what we need to do. And then, you know, we come out of our masculine and we go back into our feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? So, for the single Aquarius for the month of January, Spirit, tell me, what can they expect? Single Aquarius. Laughter. Sipping. Black sheep. Oh, Lord. Recalling. Okay? Underneath the deck. So, for the single Aquarius, I feel like y'all are going to be... I feel that y'all are going to be single. Now, there could be somebody around that is missing you. I feel like they could be looking at your social media. They could be looking at your pictures. They could be remembering moments that y'all had. But I feel like you are going to be in a space where you are going to smile. You are going to laugh again. But this person, that whoever it is, they're going to be spreading rumors about you and everything. I mean, come on. They're mad. You told them to kick rocks. So, somebody could be very nosy. They want to know what's going on with you. Are you seeing somebody, you know? And they kind of feel like this is not you. Like, and this is a good thing, though. Because, see, not only that person, but other people are going to be like, who the heck is she? Or he, who are they? I've never seen them in this energy. Like, this is a whole new person. You're defying the norms. That's what you're doing. What you normally would be doing, you're not doing that no more. You know, you're not doing that no more. You're not living up to people's expectations. You're doing things your way because you're in an emperor status. You're in emperor mode. So what you say goes. You don't have to answer to nobody either. You run your own show and you do it the way you do it, and you don't care how people feel about you, what they think about you. They can say whatever they can, because at the end of the day, this is you. So this is your reading, Aquarius, for the month of January. I'll be back mid-January to do February's reading. See you later. Bye-bye.